Loot Crew, it's Rachel here. How's it going? I have a wonderful box review for you today. I can't talk. It is from the wondrous people of Loot Crate, and this is last month's box, so again, apologies for the lateness. This box is the Artifacts box and features items from Lord of the Rings, Legend of Zelda, and I believe there is a Infinity War item in there. Sorry, I had to think then. So I have seen the inside of the box from a couple of people on my Facebook page, and I know there is an exclusive figure and a couple other lovely goodies in here too. So as always, I'm going to put the box right next to me and pick up the items one by one and show the nerdy goodness inside. So stick around, peeps. Okay, so first up is the Loot Crate. It is always the wondrous nerdy shirt, and it is a tan shirt, and I'm hoping it is pretty cool. So boop, boop, boop. Let's have a look. Oh, damn it! Why didn't I have this shirt before bloody Infinity War? I could have worn this. Ah, oh, that's cool. So there we go. We have Thanos wielding the Infinity Gauntlet in his lovely lazy chair of death and skulls. So I like that they've kept the gold of his armor and the Infinity Gauntlet metallic. That's really cool and super nice. I think it would stand out a bit more if it was on black or purple, kind of like this purple I'm wearing. I think it would look a bit more better, being Thanos being the purple ripped chin guy he is. But nonetheless, that is a really cool shirt. So I might wear it to the next Avengers movie. I know it's going to be a while off, but at least I've got a Thanos shirt in the wings, despite me absolutely hating his guts after the Infinity War movie. I can say spoilers now. It's been long enough. Everyone knows I hated Thanos. I really wanted to throw my Thanos pop in the bin after I watched that movie. It's just like, you're an ass. But what he was going to do was meant to be coming anyway in the movie. So anyway, I'll let you watch Infinity War to say that. So let's get on to the next item. Okay, so next up we have what looks like a stationery item, and it is from the Jim Henson movie, Dark Crystal. I vaguely remember watching Dark Crystal when I was very young and being extremely terrified by the Skeksis. And if you don't know who the Skeksis are, they're like this horrible, haggard, like vulture sort of people, and they're really nasty pieces of work. And basically, the elf characters, I can't remember their names unfortunately, they're basically out to get a crystal which is supposed to rejuvenate the land and everything and bring light back to the world. So yeah, I always remember it scaring the poop out of me. But this looks like, it says a set of Loot Crate exclusive 6 note cards and envelopes. So I'm just going to open up and see all the different designs that we have in the pack. Cards artwork are gorgeous. So these are the cards that we had. You have 6 envelopes and 6 individual cards. So I'm going to show you one by one. So this is the Thra map fragment. So mysterious planet orbited by 3 suns. Thra was once a lush virgin land before it was transformed into a barren wasteland. So each card has a description of which they are, which is kind of cool. So if you're not sure about the Dark Crystal line, at least you know what these are and you can admire the artwork, because I love concept art. I love it so much. So we have this one here, which is of some cosmology charts, so that's pretty cool. Then we have this one here, which is of a great conjunction chart. And then we have this one here, which is a rejuvenation chart of the Skeksis, which is a lovely, lovely portrait of a horrible haggard Skeksis. Then we have this one, which is kind of like a movie promo poster, so it's the Crystal Shard. So the Crystal Shard was transformed into a dark crystal when an evil Skeksis fractured it and sending it into a world of darkness. With his dying breath, Basura the Master told his ward Jen, a young Gelfling, that he must retrieve this legendary dagger-shaped fragment and return it to Crystal, or else the Skeksis will rule forever. Sorry, so they're called Gelflings, not Elflings. I do apologise. Like I said, haven't watched it for years. And then we have a lovely card of Frika, and Frika is a mystical, sweet-sounding flute carried by Gelfling Jen. Due to its unique Y shape, the instrument is able to use 2 tones simultaneously, and Jen plays it during a tender boat ride with Kira, and importantly at Ozora's observatory to discover the Crystal Shard. So these are really, really nice images. So I can definitely see my friend Judy trying to nick these off me, and my friend Kat, because I know they are big Jim Henderson Dark Crystal fans. So those are cool. And with the possibility of an upcoming Netflix series coming out soon, that's a pretty good timing actually. So I'll be very interested in seeing what the Netflix show is going to be like. So I'm not sure if they're doing a completely new story or if they're going to be following the comic book series that's currently out. So definitely be interesting to see. Next up, we have a Legend of Zelda item, and this is a familiar box because they had a similar item like this in the previous box for the Fallout one, and it says a map of Hyrule. So this would be kind of interesting. I am a big Legend of Zelda fan. Twilight Princess is my all-time favourite Nintendo Wii game, or GameCube game, I should say. I've played that game repeatedly, hundreds of times, and I'll never get fed up with that game, and I love Midna. So there is the map. It's on sort of like a plasticky sheet of paper, so that's kind of cool. So it's a bit glossy, so that's really nice. So if you want to put that in a frame, that would look super awesome. So when I get a place, I definitely have to do that. Unfortunately, where it's been rolled up, it's quite curly. So you've got the Death Mountain, and you've got the forest there. And that's really super cool. So that's a definite keeper. So yay, I love that. That's really nice. And the last item was the one that was primarily featured on the Facebook page, which I could not escape because it kept coming on my feed every day. This is a exclusive Mini Epics workshop figure, and this is of Frodo with his sword. So that's pretty cool. And yes, a Loot Crate exclusive figure, and there are variant figures as well. So we have Gimli, Moria Orc, Gollum, and the Uruk-hai Berserker Orc. So that's really, really cool. So those ones you can get as well via the website. So I'm going to open the Frodo figure up for you to have a quick look. Okay, so I've got the figure opened up. So there is Mr. Frodo in his lovely Frodo-y stature, in his hobbity stature. The figure itself is really well sculpted and very well painted, and I like the detail to the brooch and his elven blade as well. The only downside to this figure is it's incredibly wobbly on its stand. It took me ages just to fit his foot into the little plinth base, so that's the only downside. And I would have preferred if it had like leaves or like pavement or something underneath, just to give it a bit more, you know, realism to it, rather than just a clear plastic base. But nevertheless, really nice figure, so that is really super cool. And also in the box was a pamphlet, so there are some more upcoming exclusives. So we have Sam with a frying pan, or it looks like a frying pan, and Galadriel as well, so I'd like to see what Galadriel looks like. And also in the booklet, all the other figures of the Lord of the Rings franchise. So these are the other four that were featured on the box. And then we have a couple of others. So we have Aragorn and Legolas, which I would really love in my collection, and Gandalf the Grey. And then on the back we have just a brief history of all the company, of the Wetterworks company. So I might have to check these guys out. So these are really super cool figures. So definitely a company to keep an eye on. So Mini Epics Weta Workshop. Okay, and as always, we have the monthly pin of the month, and being Artefact, it is of a goblet, and it has a lovely bronze look to it, and it also has the Loot Crate logo just there in the middle. This kind of reminds me of the Holy Grail from darn it, I forgot what it's called now. Indiana Jones. So it kind of reminds me of that. So that's pretty cool. And as always, the pin always unlocks something, so I'm going to have to check that out. And as always, we have the card, and they don't feature a booklet anymore, so it just features what was in the box. So we had the exclusive Weta Mini Epics Frodo with Sting, the exclusive Joe 3 Bot Thanos shirt, which is made from Marvel for Loot Crate exclusively. Then we had the wonderful Dark Crystal art cards from the Jim Henderson Company, which I love. This is probably my favourite item from the box, actually, because I love the artwork on these. Then we had the exclusive Hyrule map from Pyramid America. And the exclusive Chalice pin contains ancient and untold power, and we're pretty sure this does, but we haven't figured out how to unlock it yet. Oh, okay. That's helpful, Loot Crate. So that's pretty cool. And the Mega Crate for this month is Oh my god, this looks super cool. So this is the drop box for the month, which looks amazing. So we have a exclusive Thanos statue, which my fiance would rob off me in 5 seconds. I know he would, because we've seen YouTube videos of this bad boy, and this figure is amazing. We have a exclusive 4K Ultra HD copy of Dark Crystal, the complete He-Man series, a complete box set of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit pocketbook set, box set. That's all the DVDs of the movies there as well, and a exclusive Kratos figure from, I think that is Square Enix, which does amazing figures. So that's an epic drop box, so I definitely hope I win that. Okay guys, so that was the Artefact crate, and as always, this was the box that I've seen everybody talking about, and it is a Infinity Gauntlet. So give me 2 seconds and I will build the Infinity Gauntlet of amazingness. And behold, here is the box in all its Infinity Gauntlet glory. It took a while to figure out, so plop. So yeah, it's an unusual box. Obviously, it wasn't going to be an exact perfect Infinity Gauntlet, but I do like that. I'm tempted to wear this when it goes to see Deadpool, but I'm sure my fiance will say, no. He'll want it. So that's really, really funky, so I do like that. So that was the relic box. Next month's crate is role models. So as always, with Deadpool coming out, there is going to be an exclusive Deadpool t-shirt in the box, which I'm super looking forward to. I have seen glimpses of the pattern and it does look pretty funky. We've also got an exclusive Archer figure. Not too worried about that. I'm not a big Archer fan, but I'm sure I'll find a friend who's interested in it, and I'll pretty quick enough. Also, Arrested Development, not something I've ever watched, and The Punisher. But with the Punisher item, I don't know if it's the comic book Punisher or the Netflix Punisher. So until the next box review, I will have to wait and see. So until next time, guys, I will say sayonara, and stay nerdy, stay happy, and keep collecting. Bye bye.